Renuka at
Hi,
channelingspiritworld.com. How are you doing?
good. How are you?
Very good, very good.
But I must say, you
But,
are glowing. Your face, the complexion,
oh,
your energy, everything has improved so much.
that's awesome. Maybe it's the age reversal thing I'm testing out. The scalar energy age reversal. It's supposed to reverse physical physiology, biochemistry, organ rejuvenation, all sorts of stuff. So we'll see. Sounds like a long shot. I don't know, but Eric says it's going to work. So, but I'm testing it out with some other people too. I'm going to check
I
my
can
blood
see the
pressure, my
difference.
cholesterol, and stuff. See what happens to that one.
Wow, wow.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Well, we are going to have another virtual classroom with Professor Eric. Hi, love.
Hi, Mom. He's jumping. He's jumping, saying, Hi, Mom. He's going to introduce something new today. He's been planning for it from a very long time, and today he finally gave me a go ahead to start this beautiful course. He's saying this course will be called a course in connecting with Eric. He's written it on the
Okay.
blackboard. He's
Oh,
again showing me a setup, and this time when he's showing me a setup, the classroom. So otherwise I only see you and me in the classroom, and now I see that we are sitting in a huge classroom, and that classroom is full of so many people, and he's
awesome.
teaching,
Oh, that's so great.
and he's written. So
That's
he's saying,
awesome.
you see, I began to teach only you both. Yeah, I began to teach only you both, but now so many I'll be teaching. It will be like a huge classroom. He's showing me a huge classroom, and there's so many people sitting, and he is near the blackboard, and he's written a course in connecting with Eric. He's saying, of course, it's a side topic which we will continue alongside the journey of the soul, because that's what is very important for him, because he's saying ultimately with the journey of the soul we are going to come down to the purpose of this life, and then he will completely change the direction of the course, and he will come to the point where he'll be teaching the right way to lead our life according to our soul plans. So that's the long term plan, he's saying. uh, so much more he has planned, but this side course, he's saying, I'm so excited, Mom. I'm so excited. He's going on repeating
Oh,
that.
my sweetie.
um,
So excited. So what
he,
today? What's your plan, Professor?
he's saying, Say, Mom, I want to start this course today. I always wanted to teach. And now that our website, our blog has reached so many, I see this need in so many to come forward and learn to communicate with spirit, to better their lives, to understand who they are, to understand what their experience is. So he's saying, I'm very much thrilled by that. And this is what I need to do now, because I see it everywhere, Mom.
Yes.
Even those who feel they don't want to, even those who feel they don't want to, subconsciously there is this need, and we need to take this opportunity to fulfill this need through our website, because people trust us, Mom. People believe in us. People are so happy connecting with me. People are so encouraged and inspired by what you are doing, and for all the love, for all the support and growth that we both receive from them. um, I want to give something in return which is worthwhile, which will bring about a real change within their own self and their lives. So I can feel, so much of love and so much of excitement on his part for
Oh,
all those who love you, Eliza, who
oh,
feel so much
sweet.
gratitude, whose lives have been changed. Yeah, and he's saying, Mom, we need to do more now. We need to level up. We need to give more in return for all the love and gratitude that we are receiving, for all the faith that people place in us. It will always be, what he's saying, it will always be less. As much as we do for them, it will always be less, because of the faith that they have placed in us. We have this responsibility now to uphold that faith, to respect that faith. And he's saying, I want to give so much, mom. I want to give back so much. And you're already doing
Ew.
so much.
I'm with you. I'm
So
totally, me
let's
too.
level up. He's saying, let's level up.
Huh? Say that again.
He's saying, let's level up. So he's he's saying, let's level up.
All right, let's do it.
So, so this course, he's saying, mom, we'll take this step by step. This course is specifically designed. He's saying, I've designed this in a very specific way, which will help them. He's saying, it's very easier for me to reach and connect with human consciousness. And I'll take this opportunity to help people connect with me first, because it's comparatively easier. And then, of course, gradually, I will connect them with their respective spirit guides.
Okay.
So he's saying that I will make it easier, the initial contact with spirit through me. And once they get a hang of it, once they are used to communicating with spirit, then I'll connect them to their spirit guides, and then they can take that journey forward with their respective spirit guides, because that's how the soul plans work. Because spirit guides are the ones who sit and design the soul plan with you, so they are more in touch with your soul plan. They're more privy to your soul plan, and it's easier for them to guide you, because you as a soul at first place had chosen them to guide you. Now what you are doing is you're connecting directly and getting direct guidance, direct information and messages to respect your soul plan. So he's saying this is what I intend to do through this course. And the first part of this course, which we'll be explaining in this lecture today, is calm down the mind, mindfulness,
Oh,
being
God,
in the present.
Well, let
That's
me
what
back
I
up.
want to teach them as the
That
first
is
step.
that's a big one for me. But first, let me just say that. All right, so I think I already know the answer, but why not just teach them, instead of first connecting with you and then connecting with the spirit guides? Why not just go right to teaching them how to connect to their spirit guides? But what I'm thinking is your energy is so strong and recognizable. It's probably a bit easier to practice on you.
Yes,
I
he's
don't know.
saying,
What do I
mom,
know?
yeah. Personally, I feel, because I'm teaching so many to communicate with Eric directly, and I've also been teaching people to connect with their spirit guides. And whenever certain someone is not able to communicate properly or establish contact with spirit guides, Eric always chimes in and say, "I'll do that. I'll connect with that person." And for everyone, almost everyone, it's so easier to connect with Eric. I don't know why, but it's so easy, so relatable. And
Oh,
he's saying,
that's
mom,
it.
let's just say this. Now he's trying. Yeah, he's saying, let's just say this, that it's my purpose, it's my journey, it's like my 100, it's like my full-time job. I give my 100% to it. And I've had practice. He's saying, what can I say? I've had practice.
That's
So
true.
it's easier to connect. Yeah, it's easier to connect with his energies. And once people get a hang of communicating with spirit, with his spirit, it's very easy for them to then communicate with their spirit guides. I have seen that a lot in my workshops, where people are not able to communicate with their own spirit guides, but it's so easier to communicate with Eric.
Yeah.
He's always present, he's always available. And it's so much easier and relatable with with his energy. When he's present around, you just know he's there.
Yeah.
So he's saying, mom, it's easier with me. Let's
I
just
agree.
accept that I'm the
Yes.
best. He's getting goofy.
You're all that in a bag of chips, boy. All right. Well, so tell us how to calm our monkey minds and be present.
He's saying, mom, it's very simple. As a first step, I want all of them to just be with their breath. He's saying, we have heard so much about meditation, about different kinds of meditations, timings of meditation, rules of meditation, types of meditation. It's so much spoken about. But when you actually sit and practice meditating, calming down your mind, or, just say, helping the mind to be in the present and not escape to the past or the future. It's so much more difficult. It's so much more than what we talk
So
about it and what we
hard.
know about.
I'm an abject failure at it. But yes, when you breathe it, when you're observing or noticing your breathing, that's when you're in the present. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
That's pretty easy.
Yes.
All
He's
right.
saying every breath is new with every new present moment which comes to you. Life is nothing. He's showing me a chain kind of a thing. Life is nothing but the string of these present moments connected together. He's saying right now life is coming to you and you're living it. Every moment that comes to you is life coming to you and you living it. He's saying, but imagine, mom, life is coming, life is happening to you. The present moment is coming to you, but you are busy worrying about the past or worrying about the future. Are you present when life is happening to you? You are not present because life happens to you in this present moment. But are you present in that present moment? No, your consciousness has escaped to illusory places. The past and future do not exist while we are living in this physical human body.
Wow. So what is
Your
that quote?
consciousness, your mind.
What is that quote? It's like life is what happens when you're doing other things. It's kind of like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and he's also saying, he's always taught me this, when he was teaching me to connect with him, to communicate with him outside automatic writing, because I connected with him previously through automatic writing.
Yes.
And after that, he started teaching me how to communicate with him, see him, hear him, understand his thoughts when he's impressing his thoughts on my mind. He first asked me that I really need to be present in the present moment. He says, Mom, of course, mindfulness, being with the breath, being in the present moment, it has so many advantages and it's so much important. But why he is teaching this as a part of this course is because he says so many people fail to understand that when a spirit is around you, its consciousness is completely focused in the timeline around you, in the present moment around you, and they are not communicating or trying to communicate with your body, with your senses, the senses which are impregnated in the mind, and everything plays along with the mind. If the mind is not in the present, if the mind is in the past, that means the attention, the thinking, the consciousness has escaped to a past moment. You are not present for us to communicate with you.
Right.
So important, you are present when a spirit is coming and trying to communicate with you.
Yes.
And how will you, yes, ceasing, and how will you be present? You will be present only when your entire attention, your entire focus, your entire consciousness is present in this present moment completely. Saying, Mom, completely, not partially. You can't say, I am in this moment and I'm thinking about something which happened in the distant past or something which is going to happen in distant future. No, I want your entire senses, your entire consciousness in this present moment. He's saying, Mom, this is present, and I come to communicate with you, and I mix or join and join my energies, and I just combine my consciousness with your consciousness, and that's how the information from my consciousness gets downloaded into your consciousness.
Fascinating.
Now he's saying, now you might interpret this consciousness as your own, and you might understand the subtle difference that, oh, this is not me. Maybe Erik is around and he's trying to communicate. That depends on your awareness levels. But anytime the spirit communicates, the consciousness just mixes, just assimilates with your consciousness, and then the information is downloaded. But imagine if I am coming to communicate with you, you are in the present moment, and then you escape. I'm left hanging in the air. So he's saying, Mom, I'm so excited because this is a first step. And today I'm going to give a technique which will help your mind to stay in the present, at least for that much amount of time. He's saying, I know it's not possible 24/7, not at least now with our first step, because we have so much to do. We have so much on our minds. We have backlogs and lists and duties and responsibilities, so much to do.
Yes.
And I understand 24/7 is a difficult ask right now. He's saying in future, I'm going to teach that so that you all are open 24/7. But right now, I want them to keep 20 minutes for me in a day for 40 days.
Oh.
By that,
Let me ask you, wait, let me
he's
ask you
saying,
one question. You mean 24/7 eventually? I mean, can you really do that? Then how can you, don't you need to like have your consciousness projected in the future sometimes, or the past, so you can kind of learn from the past? I mean, is there any value in that or not?
yeah, it is. He's saying, Mom, you're right, but trust me, if most of the time you're able to be in the present, it's wonderful. And about the tasks of past or future, you can always keep a time aside, say an hour and two, make your list, do
Okay.
you know what you are supposed to do in the entire day. Do it with complete mindfulness.
Okay. Yeah, I see. I get it. Okay.
He's saying there are many ways, but right now, and he's so excited, Eliza, because he's saying anyone who chooses to follow this technique, I will be visiting them to confirm to them that they have managed to keep their mind in the present with their entire focus, because he will try and communicate with them. So he's showing me, Mom, this is a kind of a spiritual routine I'm giving them. The first step in the course of connecting with Erik, he's saying, connecting with me. He's saying, from the date you post this video, 4 days hence, it will be day one.
Okay.
He is saying this, yeah, he's saying this because all those who want to participate in this technique, he's giving a window of 40 days. Because
40 days.
40 days, because 40 days he's going to tune his consciousness with the consciousness of those all who are going to practice this technique, because he's promising that when they do sit to do this, I'm going to teach that technique in detail because he's taught me, he's asking me to teach, but I'm going to teach that technique. And whatever time of the day, they have to take out 20 minutes and they have to sit. And he's saying, I know there are going to be many, I know many are interested, and I promise I shall be there for every one of them, but I will choose the day. Out of those 40 days, he will choose when he will be present and connect with them in a way which will give them a confirmation that yes, they have been able to be in the present moment for that particular window. When Erik tried to communicate with them, they will sense a smell, they will see his vision, a thought or an idea might pop up and they'll be very sure it's not there. So there will be a kind of contact which he will establish with them. But he's saying, Mom, I want that 40 days window, because the second step needs your mind to be stable. This is just the beginning. And he's saying, I know I'm teaching this because I want to reach out to as many as possible, but there are so many other advantages, so many other benefits that they will get by just focusing their consciousness in the present for 20 minutes in a day of 24 hours. He's saying the rest of the 24 hours, they'll be so, he's showing me like tranquil, like he's showing me a very tranquil river. Otherwise, there are ripples in the river.
Yeah.
So he's showing me that image, that tranquility that they will feel and experience in their daily lives because of this technique. It's something else. So he's saying, all those who want to participate in this course, they should start. So he's not sure when you will post. He's saying you might post it at whatever date. I don't want the viewers to get confused. So 4 days from the date that you will post this video, he's saying, I just want them to send out an intention that, Erik, I'm going to start this course with you I'm going to sit 20 minutes daily for next 40 days. And he's saying every day when they sit, they just need to send out an intention that, Erik, I'm sitting and I'm trying to bring my mind in the present, into the present. And I would like you to come and communicate with me in that moment where I'm able to focus in the present. So he's saying I might come at any day because there will be so many sitting and I'll be reaching out to all of y'all. But I'll
Well,
be
you
able
can,
to get
but you can split yourself off infinitely. So
many, yeah,
yeah.
many. But he's saying, Mom, I can, and I will, but I will be able to reach out to them only in the moment where they are completely focused in the
Oh,
present.
yes.
So
Okay, I
that
got
he will, yeah, so that he will know, okay, yes, this person is in the moment. I need to reach to this person because his consciousness will be attuned to all of them.
it.
He
Oh,
says,
wow.
I can reach out to all of them, but I need that single moment when the consciousness is present for me to come and
Yes.
communicate.
Yeah.
He's saying that will be my way of confirming to them that they are following the right technique of meditating and being in the present. And I was saying the technique, what they have to do. It's very simple. They just have to be with the breath. And then he laughs and he's saying, not that simple. Let them
No.
sit. Yeah. He's saying you just have to be with the breath. And what is the breath? How do you know you're breathing? You know you're breathing by the movement of your chest. When the inhalation and the exhalation takes place, your chest rises and falls. Or by the movement of your belly, because your belly rises and falls with every breath. So you're saying if you are with the movement of the chest, or you are watching the movement of your belly, whatever is comfortable to you, however you are attuned to your body, whatever is convenient and comfortable for you, just be with the movement of the chest or the belly. You have to just ask your mind to watch the movement of the chest or the belly, because by doing that you're actually attuning to your breath. Because what is the chest doing? It's the breath coming and going, it's the inhalation and the exhalation. He's saying when your monkey mind is given a task to do something, it stays busy with that task and it does not get distracted to some other task which are not good for your consciousness.
So, do you breathe through your nose and out your, I mean, do you have to do a certain thing like that, like mouth or
No,
nose? Does it make a difference?
nothing. No,
Okay.
nothing. It's not that complicated, Mom. It's just watching the breath, however it is coming. Your inhalation might be longer, your exhalation might be shorter, or vice versa. He's saying, I don't care about that. He's saying, I'm not bothered about that. What I expect is just be with the breath. Even the breath is longer or shorter, it's not balanced, it's imbalanced, it's coming and going faster. I don't care. Just be with the movement of the breath, because what you're doing is giving a task to your mind. When you're giving a task to your mind, which is being with the breath, the mind is forced to be in the present, because every breath is new in every new present moment. So
That's right.
you're being continuously in the present moment by being with the moment of the breath, which is new in every new moment. So he's saying, voila, you are mindful, you are present in every present moment. That's what we call mindfulness. It's as simple as that. But he goes on to say that, and it's my personal experience also, because he's taught me all of these things and he now wants me to teach in these lectures. So he's saying share your experience where things can go wrong. So he's saying your mind is, your mind is programmed to keep jumping from one thought to another.
Right.
So suddenly you can't ask your mind to focus on one task. It might obey you for some time and then again it will escape, but then you have to again bring it back. Again it's watching the breath, again it will escape. He's saying, I don't care if you spend 20 minutes trying to pull your mind back, it's okay. I will
Yeah.
come and jump in when your mind is, he's saying, I'll come and jump in at the moment when your mind is in the present. I will take that opportunity, leave it to me. I just want to see your efforts to keep pulling the mind back to the present, because he's taught me, that daily when you're sitting and you're pulling the mind all the time, daily, At one point your mind gets tired, and it's not stubborn anymore, and it releases, leaving the present moment, leaving the breath. It gets tired and it stops escaping the breath. It stops escaping the present moment. So I think the mind is stubborn, but we need to be the masters of the mind. We need to know how to manipulate the mind, because to control the mind, mom, it's getting more and more difficult for us. Let's
Yes.
accept that.
It's a
So
busier and
now,
busier world, and we have so many things vying for our attention on the media, everything. I mean, just everything. Yeah.
so he's saying now we have to get smarter, and we have to try and manipulate the mind instead of trying to control it, which is getting to be a more difficult battle than ever in our current modern world.
Oh.
So he's saying those 20 minutes, mom, for 40 days, from whenever you post the video, I want them to start with day one and keep counting until they reach day 40. And he's saying, I don't care what time they sit in their entire day, in the entire 24 hours, they can choose whatever 20 minutes they want according to their schedule. But they need to take it seriously if they want to follow up with this course, because ultimately I'm going to connect with them. Ultimately, I'm going to make sure that communication happens. And when it is established, when the connect is stronger, he says they can always get back to sweetie and start communicating with their guides. Try and understand how to communicate with their guides, because he will shift them to communicating with their guides eventually.
Okay. Look.
So
So,
he's saying,
is there any better situation to do this in? Like, for me, being in the bathtub, you know, maybe for some being in the shower, maybe some right before they go to
he's saying
sleep. I
nature.
mean, is there
Yeah, he's saying nature, mom. He's saying nature, mom,
okay?
because, and I don't know why he's laughing so much, because he's saying, I put that thought in your mind. Erik put that thought in your mind because you are so much focused in the present. He's saying, I put that thought in her mind. I put that question in her mind.
Oh, good, awesome. Just help for me.
Yeah, amazing. And he's saying, mom, nature. I know you love to meditate in your bathtub. It's different for everyone, but being around nature is very much helpful,
Oh,
because
yeah.
nature calms you down. Nature heals you. Nature is like most natural energy to be in. So it's easier for your mind to get relaxed. So he's
Right.
saying, yeah.
Okay.
He's saying we are kickstarting this course with this first step. I'll be looking forward to all those who will participate, and I'll be visiting them. And if they have any doubts, any queries or questions, they can just email it to me, and I'll be helping them. I'll be following up with their efforts if they have any issues or doubts about this. He's saying the second step will be very interesting. So all those only who participate with this first step will be able to go ahead with me into the second step, because the first step will form the basis for the second routine that he will be giving, the spiritual practice that he'll be giving. And he's saying, mom, all these techniques, all these practices, my intention is to teach them to communicate with spirit, but there will be host of other advantages that they will feel and experience within themselves and also in their lives.
All right. So let me ask you this, and you can answer this if you want, Renuka. How will people know it's Erik? I mean, tell me about the feel of his energy. You know, what does it feel like? Or you can say Erik, whatever.
Yeah, I'll ask this from Erik, because quite frankly, I'll be very prejudiced, because
Oh,
I
yeah.
love him. I'll be very prejudiced because I love him so much, and I have been connecting with him from 2008.
Whoa. That's before he
And
died.
he says, my soul has always been connected to you. We've always been communicating. Yes, consciously, I started communicating with him in late 2010.
Oh, okay.
And he says our souls have been so much connected that the communication has been going on subconsciously also. And then 2010, in the I think it was in November or December, I suppose, I don't remember it right now,
Mm.
he just popped up in my automatic writing when I was writing with my spirit guides. He just popped up, and from that day, Eliza, he's never left me. I
Wow.
have I have connected with him every day, every day. He's been there for me every moment. The moment I go down, he's there. The
Oh,
moment I feel disheartened, he's there.
yeah.
So my connect with him is so beautiful, so spontaneous, and I think it's majorly because of my soul connect with him.
Yes.
And so I'll be very prejudiced if I say how I feel when he tries to communicate with him.
Okay.
His journey with me has been so beautiful. Like, he's
Mm.
always there for me. He I don't know how he understands the moment when I'm feeling sad or confused or disheartened, and he's just there. And
Oh,
I can instantly feel his presence around me.
what does it
And
feel like for you? What does it feel like?
for me, very reassuring.
Oh,
It's
okay.
it's as if I am enveloped with a blanket of love. It's as if, like, I'm ensconced in something very beautiful and safe.
Oh, that's
I
so
will define
beautiful.
I'll, I'll define his energy as safe and reassuring. That
Oh,
that's who he is for me.
that's wonderful. Okay, Eric, so what would other people maybe expect, us
Uh,
beginners?
he's, yeah, he's saying initially, mom, it will be just a knowing that an energy is present around them. It will be just a knowing that they are no longer alone. That is
Oh,
the
okay.
first,
Oh, I got it. Yeah, that makes sense.
that
Okay.
is the first basic step. Second, as soon as they know that they have sent the intention and they are meditating. Now, this is when I'm saying that when they're actually sitting to meditate. He's saying they know that they have sent the intention and they are just being with the breath. They don't have to hope and expect Erik to come in, because that hope and expectation will put a block in their mind.
Oh,
They
yeah.
just have to yeah, they just have to focus on the breath. But he's saying for all those who are sitting to meditate, they will instantly feel a presence because they will be completely present in the present moment. And when they feel the presence, they will instinctively know it's me, because they know that I have promised.
Yes.
Once their mind registers and connects with this fact that I am around them, it's easier for me to send thoughts and feelings and sensations to their body, to their mind. He's saying, so mom, the body, everyone have subjective body parts which are sensitive to spirit presence.
Yes. Yeah.
So he's saying knowing is more clairsentience, but the body feeling it, the body vibrations, he has given vibrations to me. Like, for me, if at if at all a point is there where I'm not so much focused in the presence, I'm worried and my vibrations are low, he gives me a very strong jerk in my left knee. Like, it's so
Really?
strong. Yeah, it's very strong, because he
Weird.
wants to tell me something, he wants to warn me about something, and I'm not in the present moment, I'm worried or my vibrations are not so high, but he really needs to reach out to me. So his sign for me is a very huge jerk, a very loud kind of a jerk, which is very much physically, there, very physically. I feel it in my left knee. And
Huh.
I'm just snapped out of my mind and say, okay, Erik is here. So once I understand he's here, I try to calm myself down. I start being with my breath. I start my conscious breathing, and his communication starts.
Wow, that's cool. So Eric with his electric cattle prod, eh? Zzz. Or shark
Yeah,
stick.
exactly. I couldn't find words to explain it. You got it. So he's saying, mom, I'll give those vibrations.
Eh?
Sometimes there are hot flashes he can give, sometimes cold flashes. Sometimes you just feel a breeze on your face.
I
And
felt that before. Yeah.
yeah. And sometimes these are small vibrations in different parts of your body. Of course, the parts which are sensitive to spirit presence.
Yes.
So he can manipulate that. He can pop up thoughts and ideas. He can manifest smells. He can also play with the electrical energy around you.
Yeah.
He's saying, mom, I can do lots. It really depends how much the mind and the consciousness of the receiver is open and is tuned to the present moment, is tuned to the fact that I am around.
Yes. Yeah. How beautiful. How fun. You must have a lot of fun, Eric.
He's saying, you have no idea, mom.
I do. I do. All right. So okay, we got our homework.
you know he would love to communicate with you. You know that.
Yeah.
But you are doing it. He's saying, Mom, you're doing it so well. You're doing it so well. I'm so proud of you. The kind of work that you have been able to achieve energetically, he's saying. Energetically. It's amazing. It's amazing. But
It's amazing.
he's saying,
It's surreal.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
so real. He's saying, but for you, Mom, I would like you to do it for your own self, for your own peace, for your um, own. He's saying your consciousness needs to rise further, and this will help you in rising your consciousness further, so that you can do more and more.
Yes, I agree. All right. Do you want to say anything else before we close? And then I want Renuka for you to say anything upcoming in your life and how people can get in touch with you. I know it's channelingspiritworld.com, but go for it. Erik, you first. Anything you want to wrap up?
He's saying, Erik is saying it's all about him. You know, he has a lot of plans, and he's saying, I wanted to talk about the soul plan series. He wanted to talk more about the spiritual amnesia and first karma. He's saying, Mom, we need to sit again because we got interrupted because of the internet connection, and he really wanted to talk about the first karma, the first birth after spiritual amnesia. So he's saying, I would like to do that. But he's saying, Mom, my overall aim is to help people connect with spirit world. Spirit world has got so much to offer, and this world needs a lot of help, and we are ready to offer, and we have opened the gates. He's saying, I have the permission to do how much ever I can, and I love my people. He's saying, I feel so much love from him, you know, coming for all those who call out to him, all those who love him, all those who talk to him. And he's saying, mostly all those who wait for me to come and communicate with him. So he's saying that's the kind of need he wants to address through these lecture series. And then he's saying, again, Mom, I'm going to teach, I'm going to propagate a way of living, which is of the soul, not of the body.
Of living. Oh, living through the heart and the soul. That's cool.
These are his future plans, and he's saying the lecture series will get much more comprehensive, much more complex. These are just the basic topics. He's saying first I'll be giving all the information and wisdom, and later I will be teaching how to apply this information and wisdom practically in their own lives. Because, Mom, what is wisdom without application? It's just dry knowledge. It's just dry knowledge. When you put knowledge, when you apply it into your practical lives and bring about a change in your life, that's when we call it wisdom.
Right. That's, oh my God, that is so profound. All right. So Renuka, tell us anything going on, anything coming up, and as far as events or et cetera, et cetera?
I have started healing sessions with Erik. In fact, Eliza, he's been pushing me to work with you on the Scala website, because this is something new I'm doing with him, because my connect has grown quite stronger with him, and he now wants me to get into healing, and he's a brilliant healer. Brilliant.
Yeah.
So he's saying he will be doing healing sessions, very comprehensive healing sessions, where he'll be targeting the chakra system, the aura, the astral body.
It's 21 hours.
And all of this is going to help raise the vibrations, and also.
What is that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, that was my time prompt. Sorry.
Oh, 2100. Okay, got it. All right. So it didn't sound like Erik. All right. So that sounds good. Well, you and I can talk. You reach out to me when you feel like you're ready and what you're ready to do. And also, if you want to do sooner than a month from now, since we didn't get to talk about, well, you know, the Akashic records and all that, just, you know, just reach out to me with a date in the next couple of weeks.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Renuka at channelingspiritworld.com. Isn't she amazing? We'll call her Sweetie, just like Erik does. Bye, Erik. Let's go back to the she shed and get some work done. I got my work clothes on, ready to take all the oil. Bye, everybody.
He's saying, Mom, let's race to it. I'll race you to it.
All right. Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.